Hi, let's talk about Gunslinger Spawn number 35. It continues to be probably the more exciting of all the Spawn comics. Um, the new character, basically, well, not so new anymore. It's issue 35, but Gunslinger Spawn is a neat character. In this issue, so basically, after Spawn 350, there's a new status quo, a new ruler of hell, new rules on Earth. Most of the Spawn characters are virtually powerless, and they have to get on with resourcefulness, etc., to fight all the different warring factions out to get them, angels and vampires and all this stuff. In this issue, Gunslinger Spawn faces off against an angel. So you go see him transforming here into this, and they're having their big showdown dialogue and everything. Gunslinger Spawn, of course, has his awesome like tall hat and all that stuff, and his guns and everything. And the problem is the angel has all his supernatural powers, so he can easily defeat Gunslinger Spawn. But Gunslinger Spawn, Javier, he has his own ways of healing and stuff like that. There's a lot of neat art here. I love it. It's really cool. Did I do the credits? The credits here, written by Todd MacFarlane. And the art is by Carlo Barberi. Once again, and I said this with the Spawn reviews, etc., I love that even though obviously there's computer assistance here with the art, it still harkens back to the way Image Comics used to be with a lot of line art and stuff like that. So at one point, Spawn heals himself with a lot of vermin and stuff, patching them together. And you can see each individual worm, which I really enjoy there. And of course, these crows are coming. And Todd's still doing the script for this, so he explains about the crows that they've always been emissaries of hell, like or at least willing to help at times, and one with the night because they're the color of the night and everything. More worms healing Gunslinger right here. Pretty cool stuff. More angels and stuff come and assist the one angel, and they're all just like brawling on Gunslinger. All of these are great because these Spawn titles understand that you still want some action, you still want a fight or two in the comics. There's still a lot of cool action going on, and in between all the comics, there's an arc of all this. I'm not going to say Game of Thrones because everyone throws that around, but like there are a bunch of political positionings and stuff like that. A chess game in the grander scheme of things, and these soldiers, if you will, like Spawn and Gunslinger and everything, they're sort of pawns in this whole game. So it's really cool. And at the end, of course, he's left for dead, but he's healed by mysterious people who are like, operating on him and figuring him out. Takes place in Guyana, which my mom's from Guyana. I was like, oh, Guyana, awesome. It's mentioned in a comic. I always love when Guyana's in something. I remember when Punisher went to Guyana, they did a whole Jim Jones riff. That was in Punisher magazine. It might have been reprinted from a comic or something like that. I love all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, Spawn continues to be a fun read for the price. It's great. It's $2.99 US, so it's about like $4 or something Canadian. And it's a great buy to just pick up and read. They're very quick reads. There's not a lot of dialogue happening, although this one seemed fairly verbose, more so than Spawn comics. And I'm happy to say I didn't find any spelling or grammar errors here. Usually the Spawn comics are chock-a-block with like grammar and spelling errors. I can't remember what issue it was fairly recently where this was spelled THOS. Like, how do you even make that mistake? And they get their it's mixed up and all that stuff. I edit in my day job, so it really drives me nuts. But this one was good. I don't know if Todd like had someone proofread his stuff or what was going on there. So yeah, I recommend Gunslinger Spawn and all the Spawn comics. Just as a cheap get to just like pick it up, try it if you haven't been reading it. All this time, if you have been reading, then you're reading it. Whatever. But yeah, these are cool. Great, like fight books, brawl books, if you will. And also a lot of forward momentum with the motivations of the characters after the new direction after Spawn 350. So yeah, I recommend Spawn 30. Gunslinger Spawn number 35 from Image Comics. Todd MacFarlane scripting. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit that like button. And until next time, take care.